stream. Birthday special. Apologies for the start there. For some reason the computer disconnected from the internet. My apologies, but we're back up and running. So it's been a while. My apologies, guys. Life's just got in the way a little bit. But we're back up and running in all aspects now. So onwards and upwards, as they say. Or as I keep saying over and over again. But hey. Tomo! Hey dude, how you doing? Hope you're well, mate. Cheers, fella. Appreciate it, mate. Where are we going? What are we doing? We're just standing here now. So yeah, welcome to the stream, guys. So plan to be streaming quite a times today, so a little bit of an update for you all. What have I done? I've just put this kind of little serving booth here, which works quite well. I did have it over here, but I've just kind of mixed it up a little bit. Looks quite good. And then you'll see some slides. So I put some flumes in, guys. I kind of bit the bullet a couple of nights. I haven't played too much since being off stream, but just been trying to get life together. But everything is together now, so it's just getting through the next month and a half, and yeah, onwards and upwards, as we say. So I put these two flumes in. They are ring slides, so they're quite cool. As you saw by the POV at the beginning. Maybe you didn't, if it was disconnecting, my apologies. But I'll show you those in just a mo. So we've got a couple of different levels. Just put this one up a little bit, that one down. You get some quite confused as you come through here. So yeah, you have to apologise for the music because we've got an advert. So bear with me, guys. There we go. Right. Okay, so that's now all set. And what else have I done? I've put these two big flume rides in. So you got the big ring, the family raft rides. And I'd probably say they're as extreme as each other. I was going to do one silly, one smooth, kind of like family and more exciting, etc. Which I think, to be fair, this one probably is because it shoots around here quite quick. So, but it's tolerable. They're just not going on here at the minute because there's no theming. So these 4 slides do look a little bit small. There is a reason for that, because I didn't want to take up too much more room around here. So what I've done, what I'm going to do is up the back here we'll have, you know, longer slides basically. Maybe with a short one in the middle just to break it up a little bit. But you kind of got your fun area here, and then your more serious area over here, I guess, if you know what I mean, more intense, should we say. What else have I done? That was about it, to be fair. I think I put the roof on that. I was tidying a few things up as well. I was just putting this kind of gate across here to get to the generators and whatever else, staff room, so forth. But that view looks quite cool now. That is going to be the vibe of the park, so I really do hope you guys enjoy. It will come into life eventually. So yeah, there's the update, guys. It's not much else, to be honest. I don't think I did anything over here. Nope, nothing. No, it was just those bits. So yeah, so basically my intention today is just to crack on and get going on here, basically. So yeah. In a momento. Is it not streaming now? Oh, get the video up on YouTube. Why can't I get the video up on YouTube? I'm live. Okay, cool. We're done. Right. Okay, so, where was I? I was here, wasn't I? So, just trying to think whether to put some shops in here or toilets maybe. We'll put them up the back here, I think. because we can sink them. We'll do a bit of rock work and just some huts popping out of rock work. I think that'd be a good way to go about it. So. Cheers, bud. Just checking. It might just be my internet. So, what should we have down here? Soda, milkshakes. Okay, we got slushy there, and we got what do we got here? Spip shot juice. Juice. So we do. What's this one? That's a juice as well. Okay, so if we do a soda here, where is it? That one? Excuse me. Food wise, we've got ice cream there. Hot dogs, pizza. It really is quite a shocking amount of limitation to the amount of shops that we got. It's insane. And why have we only got 1, 2 vending machines? We should have equal, shouldn't we? Or am I missing something? 1, 2, 3. That makes sense at all. Well, okay, we'll go with pizza. I don't think we got pizza around here. That's kind of got used to the paving now and how it works, and it's actually quite enjoyable when you get used to it. Practice makes perfect, as I always say. What on earth is that? Okay, it's just gonna work. We just not hold that. It's a bit larger for the entrance, if you know what I mean. So that was well. I thought we'll kind of do like a wooden bridge over here, so you've got some interactions, bit of wood underneath this glass bit, just to kind of give another interaction and stuff like that. So yeah, it's going to look good, I think, once it's done. We're just obviously laying in the groundwork, trying to get all that together. Don't want that to happen. That's fine. And there you go. Right. better. That's perfect. That's just how I want that. So that's all good. Burger King advert. There you guys. Oh, I don't. Cheers. Cheers, Star. Much appreciated. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome to the channel. Cheers for joining. Neil, dude, how you doing, man? No worries, man. Have a good day. Whatever you're up to, I hope you're doing well, buddy. Cheers for joining, bud. Anyway, smash that like if you can, guys. It'd be much appreciated. It's the only thing I genuinely ask. If you want to help me out at the minute, smash the link in the paper and the description. It'd be very much appreciated. Oh, you guys got no music. Do let me know if the microphone, if you can't hear me every now and then, because video broadcast has been playing up last month or so, but there has been an update, so fingers crossed that's sorted now. If you've watched any of your streams back, you probably haven't heard me for about half an hour at times. Cheers, Aaron. Thank you. Champion. Appreciate it. Hope you're well. Welcome to the channel. I don't believe we've met before. Thanks for joining. Smash that like. Be very much appreciated, guys. I'm surprised no one's going on these. I don't know why. I mean, that's the fine on both. I'm sure they are. Yeah. Yeah. Strange. Just fast forward, see what happens. Odd. I didn't know going on that either. Yeah, it must be down to theming. I put more guessing because I thought, oh, they'll spread out more and they'll use the rides more, but...
The IPL, where
Strange.
unconventional takes centre stage. The ramp shot. The slower ball.
Oh, Australia. Well, welcome, dude.
For six. At Betfair, we appreciate those who played different. That's why we give away more.
Yeah, I love that build.
On the IPL.
I just, oh, we got adverts. My apologies, guys. Wait, wait. I've just got to upgrade the computer before I can finish that park, unfortunately, to be able to stream at the same time. So it's catch-22. I could build it off stream and then spend hours editing, you know, time lapses together, etc. But it's just having the time. Now that I'm on a scheduled working pattern, which is quite cool, I can now give you guys a more definitive schedule as well, which is good. So fingers crossed, I may be able to do it off stream and then put videos out for you guys. We'll see. just depends how I put it all together, really. Because when I'm off stream, it's absolutely fine. But when I stream, the FPS just drops about 5-6 FPS. I just the CPU just isn't cutting it. So instead of spending a bit of money and having to upgrade what I'm doing on the same platform, I might as well go AM5. But then I don't want to go low-end AM5 and then have similar issues in 12 months time when we come to finishing that park. So I want to do it right and hopefully future-proof myself for some time. But the problem is computer technology is taking leaps and bounds, so who knows where it's all going to be in the 6-12 months time. So we'll get back to that eventually, guys, and once the train and the bus is sorted on here, we will start the theme park, no matter where this is, because then we'll just flip back and forth. But at the minute, the reason why I'm focusing more on this than anything else is purely because the water park aspect of the game works better than the theme park aspect of the game. So, yeah. There we go. So where were we? But yeah, no, welcome. Cheers, dude. Much appreciated. Hope everything's all good in Down Under. Well, the older content, as I say, will be back, dude. Just, you know, I still believe there's still a community for Planet Coaster 1 compared to this game, personally. It's just for me, I've gone all out in that park, where previously I'd always built me computers kind of limitations. So that park was kind of the detail that I've put into that park I've never done before. Well, I'm doing it on this because we can do it on this one now. And unfortunately, it's just got to a point where I can't do two things at once. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see what the creativity brings over the next few months. Now that I've got a fixed working schedule and everything else is kind of like all groovy. So, you know, fingers crossed, I'm going to have more time to be able to spend doing it. We'll see. And go from there. Get back to some more steady streaming, more scheduling, be able to give you guys more of a pattern so you know when I'm going to be on and when I'm going to be doing it, etc. I guess up my game a little bit for you guys, and it helps me, you know, it all does. So we'll get there eventually. It's just going to take a bit of time. Wish people... Oh, they are going in here. There we go. Hey, there we go. We've got some people going on. No more, though. And the other thing that's annoying is that they will not release these until that's full. Hey, Kira, how you doing? Hope you're well. Thanks for your messages. I'm all good. Everything's back up and running, so we're good. Thank you. They don't release, and you can't change anything. You can't, like, change how long they sit there, if you know what I mean, or how many people go. You have to have a full raft, so it's a bit of a pain that, you know, people aren't going on it. But hey ho. Dan, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're well. Hope you're enjoying the start of the new theme park season, if you've been, buddy. I've just been busy trying to sort things out behind the scenes, guys, that's all. So my apologies for not being about, but hopefully over the next few weeks we'll be over the next few weeks I'll be able to get into more of a scheduled pattern for you guys, which will be more convenient because you'll know when I'll be on and everything. So yeah, there we go. Have we got any people going on? 1. How many more do we need? 2. Typical. And I thought maybe, just maybe, up the top here, we could have a view, just a little snippet view of the theme park. You know, not the whole thing, just a little snippet of what they're, you know, next to. I think that'd be quite cool. Oh, mate, good luck with the exams, buddy. I hope you do well. So where were we? We were here, weren't we? We were doing this. I'm going to be honest with you. Since the last stream that I did about 2 weeks ago, I think I've only opened the game maybe 2 or 3 times, just because I'm exhausted, and I just haven't really had much to kind of put down on paper, if you know what I mean. It just, I don't know. It's getting there though. It's getting there because of this one single, well, not single view, but that there is pretty much how the whole part's going to be. Different colours on the slides in different areas, obviously, but it's just, it's all, that just reminds me of Typhoon Lagoon in Florida. It really, really does. The western bit, yeah, it's all right. I haven't used much of it, to be fair. What I'm still trying to understand and why they're doing it is they have decreased the detail in the graphics in this somewhat, and it's just making everything look quite, I don't know. To me, that doesn't look as good as it did in Planko 1. It's just something, the finishes, the details, it's just everything's a little bit blurred. I know I keep going on about it in each stream, but the pieces are cool. It's nice to have the Western pack. I've used a few pieces, bits of wood, pillars and so forth. So yeah, it's cool. And it's just, I just, like, you can just imagine, where was it? Hold on. It's this view here. When that's done, how that's going to look. All through there, it's just, it just looks so cool. So yeah, and I also think just bringing up this hill here, I need to bring up the terrain behind, kind of makes that not look so skinny tall, if you know what I mean. So what I think I'm going to do is build a little shelter out, so it kind of elongates it a little bit. Not elongates it, makes it look a little bit wider, I guess. And we got. You have a twin roof on there anyway, so you're going to come down here anyway. So yeah, it should work. Oh, adverts, crikey! Yes, I would like to see chocolate being crafted by hand. It'd be quite nice right now. What was I going to say? Universal. Yeah, no. What coincidence that was that me and Darren were there the day before it got announced. That was quite interesting. I thought, oh, that kind of made me feel all warm. I was like, oh. Next day I woke up and it was like, wow, there it is. And the most surreal thing was, as I went to sleep thinking, watching Jack Siltstone obviously do the, what the papers were saying, basically, the headlines. And then I woke up to all these pictures. I was like, what? I was there yesterday. Because where we were on Manor Road, and we were literally, there's a grey building on the right-hand side of the... call it the map, or the art that they've sent out, and literally where we were stood is going to be behind that building. So you know, even if you went back there, it'd be pretty cool to just see what the view was like if you could get back there, you know. But yeah, no, it's quite surreal. My thoughts on it, I think, to be honest with you, I think it's an absolutely brilliant thing. I think Merlin need to pull a finger out, get some investment and start really building some rides, because if they don't, they're really going to struggle. I think I don't want to think about what rides are going to be coming, because none of us know. The concept art isn't really definitive. I've seen so many people zoom in, zoom out, have a chat about it, and their speculation. I think this Lord of the Rings thing that's been done in 2022, the trademark for it, I think that's quite interesting, because that just shows that how far ahead of the game they are. So, you know, they know exactly what's being built, and they have done for years, and they've probably already designed the rides, worked everything out, and it's just got to put everything into practice and basically building it. So if you go on that basis, you know, the best thing to do would be to keep an eye on what they've trademarked through 22, 23 and 24, because then that will give you more of a definitive idea of what's actually going to be in the park, which I think... You know, I don't know how to do that. I mean, it's probably very easy. I'm not too sure. Now, No, they've trademarked, yes, Lord of the Rings the series, but there's also they've trademarked it for the UK. So that basically, from what my understanding is they have the right to use that trademark in any form. They just haven't filed it for a theme park yet. So potentially it could be coming. Maybe I'm wrong. 2031, yeah. But they have to do these things years and years and years and years in advance, even whether or not they're actually going to do it, because they have to. You can't. How can I put it? They won't be designing that theme park now. They'll be basically that theme. They'll basically have everybody ready to press the green button and start building it. Basically, so what you'll find is the groundwork that will be done for the theme park in the next year or year and a half, maybe 2 years. In the background, all these ride manufacturers, they're building all these things, they're testing all these things, they're making sure everything's done. I mean, that Epic Monsters universe, Dartmoor, that Frankenstein ride is just, I've seen the POV of it, unfortunately, but that doesn't get designed in a year. That's 5 to 10 years worth of designing. And if you go back to any of the Disney, I'll tell you what's really cool actually on Disney Plus, they have I think it's Imagineering it's called, and if you have a look at that, and it's a good watch. I think it's 3, 4, maybe 5 episodes, I can't quite remember, but when you go into the history of how they made the rides and how long it took to actually, from the idea to paper to model to find a manufacturer to test to make these rides, they're not done in a year or two. These projects, even today, they take 4 or 5 years, if not longer. Because these rides at these parks, they're designed to last for forever. As long as they possibly can. So you find out that the thing that you're sitting on that's brand new is actually probably a 10-year-old idea that's only just come to fruition. And it's insane how long these ideas, like the technology of the rides now, they've been thinking of for years. And it's only because of the availability of it coming apparent more than anything in the last 5 years that they've been able to take it a step further and make it even better. It really is a long transition. So if you do see things like that, potentially Lord of the Rings could be. I don't think it will be, to be perfectly honest. I think we'll have Back to the Future. I think that would be pretty cool. I think that launch coaster, the light blue one in the bottom left hand corner, I think that kind of, if you look at the front of the building, it very much looks like Town Square, as in the clock tower. So and that's just my theory. I'll tell you what. Let's say hello to you guys. Where are we? Webcam. Why is webcam not working? It's webcam. Where's webcam? Okay. Webcam on. There we go. Hey guys. Where were we? Yes, so I think the Back to the Future aspects, probably. Minions, probably most definitely, because Jack came up with a very good idea with that one, because the Minions in, I think it was Tokyo, Universal Tokyo, I'm not sure which one it was, but over in Asia. That image on the actual creative art is very simple. It's pretty much identical, to be fair, to what they've got over there. So you're going to have a Minions land for definite. I think the show at the top, the water aspect, you've got a lot of water in there, haven't you, within the show building. I think that's probably going to be Waterworld, only because they pride themselves on it. It's not something I particularly enjoy, but it's everyone to their own. If James Bond comes, I kind of sit there and I think, well, what could they actually do that would be entertaining? I mean, you could have something like the Mummy, a ride like the Mummy, maybe. I think that could be quite cool, with a James Bond aspect, if you know what I mean. So like where you're going through that little bit, you could be like, I don't know, going down into seeing the invisible car, and the car appears, and then you're imagining you getting in the car, and then you go backwards, and like you have like a, I don't know, you can go here I am, Universal, here I am. Yeah, I don't know, who knows. But Jurassic World, I think, will be making an appearance. I think it has to, because what you've also got to remember, guys, is I think it was Jack that did it. He had a world map, and basically they're in America and they're in Asia. Yeah, so we're bang in the middle, and I thought to myself, yeah, this isn't going to be any like Mickey Mouse Park. This is going to be something. It's got to, because it's the whole of Europe. Whole of Europe is going to come here to see this park. And the fact that you can get on a train from Disneyland Paris to pretty much, not direct, you'll have to get up at Waterloo and then catch the Thameslink. But to the park to park, within 3.5 hours, I think they've stated. It's got to be. It's got to be what Florida is. It's got to be what Epic is. It's going to be insane. And I think if they do a Jurassic World ride with what we've seen in Frankenstein ride, Dark Universe, it blows my mind. I think it's going to be, yeah. I'm actually quite excited. I don't know why. I think it was purely down to being the day before it got announced. It just kind of felt quite, I don't know. These adverts are so loud. It just felt quite cool, knowing. I'm going to put some planks in now. I think that'll be easier. Me, I'm not Paddington. I don't really. I didn't really watch it as a kid, to be fair. Just weren't my kind of thing. I don't think, if I remember correctly. I know there's a huge following for it, so really it's, you know, it's down to what they want to do in it, really. Avatar is James Cameron did a deal with Disney on that one, so I don't think that would happen, unfortunately. I've never watched the films Paddington. We all know why this channel started, and that's kind of why I haven't watched them, to be honest with you. I haven't watched many kids' films in a long time. Quite some time, actually. But I appreciate people enjoy it. So. You know why. You know why, Kira. What was I going to say? But no, I'm really looking forward to it. I think, to be perfectly honest with you, I think it's the best thing that could have happened to our country at the minute. You just got to hope that the world doesn't go into turmoil and then everything becomes 10 times as expensive as it is now. That's all. That's my only worry. But I think a company like Comcast, Universal, basically, I think personally it's fine, but you never know. But not being negative, just being a little bit open to the situation. But you never know. It should all be good. I mean, they wouldn't be doing it if they couldn't do it. So I know that sounds absolutely stupid, but you kind of know what I mean. What am I doing here? I need that one. Ooh, that one. There we go. All right. The weather aspect of it, if you notice by the creative art, I think, you know, not a lot of it is outside. It's going to be mostly inside. A bit like the Shanghai Park or Tokyo, wherever it is. I can't remember the Universal one. Well, Florida. Yeah. That was, yeah, because you got Avatar at Animal Kingdom, haven't you? So I haven't been there. I haven't seen that. I'd love to. I'd love to see it at night time. I think it looks amazing. Here we go. So let's have a little ride, because we can. So yeah, I'm a bit red today, guys. I've been out in the sun. It's been quite nice. Just only hanging the washing out for about 5 minutes, but there is 0 wind here today, and it's full blasting heat. It's quite nice. Well, I think the Paris upgrade with Frozen. Got this new Lion King section, haven't you? Which obviously is going to be under the log flume, same as Tanya's. What is it? Tiana's Adventure and Splash Mountain from my day. So we can only wait and see, really. Yeah, that'd be quite cool. Or do we just go on that one? It's mad. I must admit, it's not been massively warm down here, but the sun's been out, if you know what I mean. And the last few days I have actually been out in the sun at work, and it's been quite nice. But the second you go in the shade, ooh, it's cold, really cold. So yeah, not too bad. They're not the best, but they do a job. But I think once we get palm trees, rockwork and bridges and wood and all the stuff around it, it should start popping. Pretty sure the swimming pool. This is the only problem when you cover the pools up. You can't select them. Slides fixed now. Yeah, no, they fixed that perspective. The only thing is now you have to have theming around them before they will go on them, as you can see. You'd think with this being here and those being there that they would be themed, but not many. They were going on them when I opened them, but this they've only just started going on, so that's the only limitation. Ah, true. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Yes. Cheers, Dan. There you go. Learn something new every day, or remember. One of the two. Yep.
Lads.
But yeah, no, they look cool coming down. I think they look fairly realistic. They don't look too bad. least they're going on it. That's the main thing. Cheers for joining the stream, guys. Much appreciated. Well, music. Want to get building. I don't know. I haven't really taken any notice, to be fair. I know that sounds extremely rude and negative, but I just haven't. I've just had so much going on in my head that I just haven't had time to have a good read and look. I think it's something's supposed to be happening on the 22nd. Am I right in saying that, Dan? I guess you'd know, buddy. Hey Jazz, how you doing, dude? Hope you're well, mate. I hope it's spooky. I hope they do spooky. I miss spooky. There's just some really nice pieces in there that you can use in very different ways. Oh yeah, restaurants, that new way of being able to have tables, am I right in saying? Where's she going? Eden Dunn, how are you? Hope you're well. Been a while. Thank you. Much appreciated. Hope everything is well in your world, my dear. Yeah, restaurant. I think the restaurant aspect will be cool because you will be able to build that kind of. You could actually have a properly themed kind of area building, I guess. I quite like these little arrangements, and I think if you can still do that, that'll be quite cool. You know what I mean? Just for the outside aspect. I don't know anything about it, so I need to have a look into it because I haven't played Planet Zoo in that way. So for me, it's all a little bit brand new, should we say. Right, how am I going to do this? Yeah, gift shops would be good actually. I'm doing good. I'm all back to normal now, nearly.
The best bit of sailing from Dover to Calais has to be the Irish ferries bit.
Irish ferries. Yeah, it's when you move the piece. Yeah, I don't know what they've done. I don't know why they've done it. It's really hard to be able to get a different shade and stuff because it just all looks the same. Like that piece there, I thought I had that step much further down than I did, so that I could get the definition of a step. There we go. Because you know what I'm like with my shadows. It don't look too bad from that angle, but it all looks the same pattern. Look, that kind of patch there is all the way through. Do you see what I mean? That line there, and it just looks repetitive, but I'm using the same rock there but in two different ways, and I'm using a totally different rock here and a totally different rock here, yet I've got that same pattern all the way through. And that's why I'm struggling with this game, because the first one, it was all fixed, so you literally, however you rotated that and put that was how that would always look. And that's why I had the ability to be able to make things look natural. The reason why this is taking so long is because it's trying to break all that up and make it look different. But the only thing you can do is put a load of vegetation in there to break it up. Which is something you don't want to do, because you want that rock face. But hey. It's just a pain, really. But it is what it is. I'm not going to keep complaining because, you know, the first one was the same. It had Why is this menu coming up now? Or is that always coming up? Huge. No worries, Eden. Have a lovely afternoon. I hope work goes well for you. Catch you soon. They've, how can I put it? They haven't cut corners, but they've tried to simplify things to make the game run better. And what I mean by this is when I zoom out, all this changes, properly changes. And it's just the level of detail isn't as great as the original to make the game run better, which I totally understand. But they've also detextured everything. They've simplified the polygons, so it is just straight line. Oh, well, these are a little bit... No. See, it's all straight lines. That's not rounded. It's just made to look like it's rounded with the blurry finish it has. And it just doesn't look as nice as the first one. That's all. It's a shame. But I plow on, I keep going, and we do our best. Just like we did with the first one. But hey. TT? Yeah, no, I prefer the original. It's just where I am at my build on the original. I need to upgrade my whole system. So that's kind of why I'm playing this. Because I can't stream at the same time, unfortunately. Because my CPU just can't handle the old game, unfortunately. Graphics card's fine. 39%. But the CPU, yeah. Problem is I'm about 100 and... What am I at now? I think I'm about 130,000 pieces. And it's just got to that point where the frames just are dropping. Hey, Daz, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're well. Hope you're good, buddy. And the reason why I'm not building a theme park is because that part of the game is still broken. So I thought, crack on with a water park, do something a little bit different, make it look as real as I can within the limitations of the game. As that's ever the only ever the plan. Good. Been good. I think I am going to rock work all the way up to here, I think. Actually, we could put those wooden slats in, I guess. Could work quite well. Oh, I'm getting turtleneck. Need to sit back. There we go. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay now. Yeah, I'm alright, mate. Finally had some sleep. Finally. Good. Now, what do I want to do with this? Two ones. Singular pieces, I think. And then... I hate these curbs. So, we want to be about there, I guess. Hey Heather, how you doing? Hope you had a nice time down at TikTok. TikTok. Oh, sorry for the... Oh, we had no adverts. Oh. Hopefully I'll be able to pay for Spotify next month, guys, and we don't have to worry about adverts. Sorry. You guys can have some music back. Was... Oh, Kira. Thank you. That's appreciated. Thank you, darling. Thank you. You guys are too kind. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hopefully I'll get back to some COD soon. It's finally downloaded Season 3. If you're still playing. It's taking me 7 days to download it. For some unknown reason. Kept failing. Don't know. I don't know why. It's really strange. Oh no, it was insane. And the worst thing was I don't know why, but every time I clicked download, it kept coming up saying download error. It wouldn't download the game. So I had to have a program running, so I was putting YouTube on, for it to actually make the connection to download the game. And I can't fathom at all why it was doing that. So that's kind of like why I was only downloading it at like hour, 2 hours at a time, because I didn't have the time to sit on the computer and babysit it, basically. I just found it very strange. Not sure what's going on my end. Here we go. Well, on the Xbox app, Game Pass, you can do that, but it still wants to download like 220 gig. But what they apparently have done, firing range has come back in PvP. Supposedly, I saw on my phone today that is a very small part of a new DMZ map. So that's why we've had this huge download of 220 gig, because they've got there was Van der Zank, so the remake, so there was that, and there's also this. So but apparently they're just going to switch it on whenever, but it's already on our system, which I find a bit peculiar to do, but anyway, everyone to their own.
Milton Keynes,
Oh,
it's time to
ignore
make
it,
more
ignore
room
it,
for
ignore it,
beauty.
ignore it. You believe that was a Boots advert? Milton Keynes. Dog, how you doing, fella? Cheers, buddy. Thank you very much. This is mad. It's insane, the amount of stuff. It really is. As in gigabytes that you have to download just for an update. Rembat disk. But then they'd still do the same thing once you downloaded it on your computer, so it would make absolutely no difference. But what it would make a lot easier or quicker is just to put the disk in and press copy. Because when mine downloaded it, it took 2.5 minutes to install 246 gig. Because it was transferring so quickly through the PC. So I was limited by the internet, unfortunately. But age-old story on that one. We will get there, guys. I'm trying to get everything back up and running. We'll be back up and running very, very soon. Very soon. I hope. Ground on it now. Where's theming gone? Scenery 75. So I'm 75% already, and all I've done is that. Where's the challenge in this game? I mean, a few rocks. Boom. Nice one, Frontier. I never did it because it broke the game, Dan. It broke the game. I'm never doing that. Right, let's get some of this done. Do we give this a little bit of a different theme? Bring a bit of colour in, I think.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday,
Yes.
so give yourself.
I don't know. I'd put up with one right now. I'd go on one right now. To be perfectly honest. Oh. Right. Oh, there is here. I don't know where I'm going with these. I'm just seeing how it looks. If I had the money, mate, I've got to somehow feed myself. A minute. Why is that now not? Why can't you sit that on the roof? Why am I missing something? Stick to surface on, align to surface position. So you can't go off the angle of the roof anymore. It's a 45-degree angle. My bad. What on earth is going on? Game beyond me. Right, they're just kind of like beach hut style. That's kind of what I'm going to go for here. Just bring a bit of this surf aspect that we have going on over here to here. I'm just wondering maybe it's better, whether it's better to have the corrugated roof. Look, they just look a little bit. I know I'm going to bring big bits out. It's just look a bit like I've just gone like shed-like. Can't do corrugated then. Good, we'd have to do them ourselves. Well, it won't be an issue. Building that then just felt like I was building in Planko 1. Hey Sylvia, how are you? Thank you, much appreciated. Hope you're well. Things are getting back to normal. So yeah, things are better. Thank you. All good. Stiff neck.
The best bit of sailing from Dover to
Sorry, guys.
Calais.
Well, they look better. They look high though. Two seconds, guys. I've got to check something. Sorry, bear with me.
The best bit.
Hey, Rocky, how you doing, dude? Cheers, buddy. Thank you. Much appreciated, mate.
Change those.
Maybe a little bit more beachy, didn't they? Oh, my eyes. Hay fever bullets, guys.
How do I find great value
Oh.
car insurance?
Howden.
I don't know if I like the height of them. That's the problem. There's not much you can do about it though. Using that bit, that type of wood paneling. Oh, they're fine. They're fine because once we get some surfboards on there, bits and bobs, that'll all bit of rope and stuff. That'll all start to come together. Yeah. Right, guys, I just need to go and stretch my legs because they're getting a little bit numb. And have a little bit of a relief break and fill up my juice. So, Marvy G, my friend, thank you very much, buddy. I do hope you're well. So I'm just going to go for a stretch of the legs. Let's hope she's going on here, which she is. And hopefully it will stick there. I'll be back in a few moments, guys. All right. Thanks for sticking and enjoy the ride. Sorry guys, just had to find some in. Ooh. Headache coming. Not good. Well, I'm glad you're doing well, mate. It is looking good. It's getting there, guys. It's getting there. All this groundwork to create all that. Right, okay. Getting used to the soundtrack now as well. I'm warming to it. Cheers, man. It's getting there. I haven't done much the last 2 months. Myself, to be fair. Phantom, dude. Hope you're well. Everyone say hi to Phantom. How you doing, man? Thank you. Another year older, another year greyer, another year bolder. There you go. You can see the lines going further and further back. I don't know what to do with it. But anyway. Cheers, buddy. I'm losing the battle. I'm going to have to admit defeat and have a number 1 or 2 all over, I reckon, soon. Definitely getting shiny now. Elvin, man, welcome to the stream. Thank you, dude. Hope you're well. Still young. I wish. No, supposedly according to the guys at work, I am still young. I don't know how that works, but anyway. 43 years young, eh? Well, okay, there's one then. Yeah, funny how it works, isn't it, somehow? Ah, it's just a number at the end of the day, isn't it? What do I want? No worries, man. You have a great day, dude. Stay safe. Be happy. The usual. Smash that like if you haven't already, buddy. Appreciate it. Welcome back, mate. Hey, Edward. How you doing, my man? Tricky one, this one, to get into. It really is. As I always say, the only reason why I'm doing the water park is because the theme park is not where I want it at the minute in respect to the playability of the game. So, do what's working, basically. Go from there. See, I never go into Planet Zoo, so because I found it a bit like this. But everyone to their own, my man.
How do I find great value car
sorry,
insurance?
guys. the worst thing is I'm building away. I'm not really listening. Worst thing. Oh, I'm just trying to remember when they come on not to just keep building. That is the game in itself. Not that bit. Yuri, blimey mate, how are you? Hope you're well, my friend. Been a while. Loving your Western builds, my man. I've just not got into the game myself at the minute, properly. Not like Planko 1 anyway. But do hope you're well, my friend. Been a while. How many days a month have you been building this park? Not many recently, my friend. Had a few life issues, just trying to sort things out. So I'd probably say, to be perfectly honest with you, I mean, I think I've put about 196 hours into this game at the minute, which isn't a huge amount compared to the 4,500 I put into Planko 1. Yeah, no, I've been very much the same the last couple of months, Yuri. But Edward, yeah, no, the way the channel has been since I've kind of set it up, my life's been a bit sporadic. So I've been working, not working, working, not working. So the parks that I've built in the past, I've had a lot of time to be able to do that because I've been out of work. So instead of just sitting there doing nothing, I thought I'd create a YouTube channel, yet here we are. So it kind of worked. Plus it gives me something to look forward to, but it's always been sporadic because I've always kind of streamed when I've played, not kind of had a schedule. Now that I have a position of work where I have a fixed schedule, obviously there could be overtime, but my days off are now Thursdays and Saturdays, so they are the same every week. So now I can actually put it to you guys and say, look, I'll be streaming ZZZZ. You know, unless there's some unforeseen circumstances where I can't make the stream or something like that. So hopefully moving forward, things are going to be a little bit more in line, a little bit more professional, a little bit more, you know, scheduled. So hopefully moving forwards we'll be able to get that going. And if I can earn more money on YouTube, and I don't mean to sound too big-headed there, but all I mean by that is the more money that comes in, the quicker we can upgrade the computer, and then we can go back to Planko 1 and I can live stream Fundland Great Adventure and finish that off. Whether anyone will review it by the time it's finished, who knows? Johnny might. But, you know, we can live in hope. But yeah, so I was saying earlier in the stream, the problem I'm having with Planko 1 at the minute is I've kind of gone no holds barred in respect to piece count. And we all know that that's an absolute killer on Planet Coaster 1. But the problem is I need to upgrade to an AM5 to be able to live stream and build at the same time. So I know, it's mad, isn't it, Heather? I was saying earlier in the stream before you guys were on, I put a post the day before Universal UK was announced, and the picture, it actually, the following day, it made me feel quite warm inside, because it was kind of like, this is actually happening now, and the most surreal thing is I was there yesterday. And it's just, yeah, I'm excited for it. I don't want to go into speculation of what may be, what might not be, what rides are going to be there, etc. Because for me, it's I want it to be a surprise. I'm going to watch the full build process, and hopefully Jack Silkstone and everybody will be able to do that for us. So we'll get a good idea of what's coming and not. But at the same time, it would be nice to not know, so that you can have that surprise, you know? For me, anyway. But we'll see. But no, I hope all is well, Yuri. All good, my man. Thanks for joining the stream. Smash that like if you don't mind, buddy. I do on yours. Please no adverts.
Got the idea.
Oh, for crying out
Planned it all
loud.
through. This
I hate that diagonal. Why? Why does it have it? Yeah, I'm just going to watch them all, to be honest with you. But then if it becomes a bit repetitive like it did the day it all got launched, I think I'll just shy away from it for a little bit and wait for updates more than anything in a longer period of time, if you know what I mean. Bless you, mate. Oh, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, you need to say. I'd love to live in a place like that, trust me. The hustle and bustle of life. Ugh. Raining. Oh, we got music back. Sorry guys, 2 seconds. Oh my god. What's the time in Australia then? It must be what? 2 in the morning? Around that? If it is, thanks for joining, dude. It's appreciated. Right, okay, so we're gonna have to now... Oh. That's gonna be difficult. Build a structure. Oh. No, I'm gonna rock work. So that's what we want. No worries, man. Thanks for joining, Ed. Much appreciated, buddy. Stay safe, keep well, be happy. See you later, bud. Yeah, well, I think, me personally, the one on the left where you got the spike coaster, I think that is probably going to be Back to the Future by the looks of it, because it looks like you got the Clock Tower Town Hall bit. I don't know, maybe not. I think from what Jack Silkstone said about the, if you think about the middle right, where there looks like there's a big boat that's actually a building, and it looks like it's going to be a Minions area because the concept art looks exactly the same as the one over in Tokyo or Shanghai, wherever it is. So we'll see. We'll see. I just think it'd be nice to just watch it all happen. You know.
Got the idea. You've planned it all through.
Lemon
Let's
adverts.
start.
Oh, it's gonna be great. It really is. I can't wait. It's so good. Well, I was saying earlier in the stream, Jack did quite a good map actually. You had the globe, and you got America, and you got where it is in Shanghai or wherever, and obviously there's nothing in between. And then there's us. So the whole of Europe is going to come here. So it's got to be something amazing, like epic, and what they already have over in Florida, and obviously like Jurassic World Ride in Shanghai or wherever it is. Because the capture of people that they're going to be bringing to this park, it's got to be Dark Universe style and everything. It has to be. So yeah, and the fact that, you know, most people will probably go Disneyland Paris as well. It's a 3.5-hour train journey supposedly with 1 stop, 2 stop. So it's you know, when you look at it from that perspective, it has to be something incredible. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. That'll be what's inside and outside, I guess, isn't it? Well, actually, you've got to take that out of the equation, because isn't Europa Park open all year round? I think. I don't know. Let's have a quick look. Oh no, they shut down as well. Oh, only 3 weeks though. I'm just thinking from a climate perspective, like Phantasialand as well. I can't remember if they're open all year round or not. But, you know, if they are, I guess the answer to that is yes. Yeah, Disneyland Paris is open all year round as well, so we have the ability to do it. I think it's just over here, because our winters are quite cold, we have just got into this rhythm or pattern of just closing everything, if you know what I mean. We all know everything's very, very different in Florida and places like that because of the types of climate they have, but at the same time they're still open 365 days a year from an operations perspective. So the only thing, like I say, the less outdoors, it would be fine, wouldn't it? Because if it's all indoors, it's no different to going to, I don't know, wherever really. But, you know, keep it going. I don't know. Have to wait and see. I mean, they've said it's going to be a 360 park, so they've obviously got plans in place to combat the weather. That's all I can say. I think the issue is with the other parks that we have here in the UK is they've got to up their game, because if they don't, we're not going to have them, basically. That's not to sound negative or defeatist, it's just for a long time, if you'd ever been abroad to other parks, you know, you can instantly see the differences in how our theme park industry is compared to everybody else's. I just hope this puts the rocket in the correct direction for them to go, okay, we need to do something now. But I think they've left it too late, because like I say, these things aren't in plan for a year or two. These things are 5 to 10 years in planning. They're not a straightforward thing, are they? So, you know, I just can't believe they brought back Ripsaw at Alton Towers and called it something different. My mind is like boom, blown. You know, you got a major theme park company bringing something going to be absolutely amazing to the UK. Yeah, okay, we'll go and build a ride that we already had that we didn't want to take out in the first place. So it's no, they'll be expensive, but it's no difference going to Florida, is it? Or Shanghai, I guess. You're going to pay for that experience. That's the reason why I haven't been to Florida in many years, because I can't afford it anymore. No different to going to Disney in Paris, is it? Same kind of pricing, you know. So, you know, the annual pass is going to be the best option for whoever's in the UK, subject to affordability. I'm pretty sure I'll be doing that, hopefully. The cool thing is like on a Monday and Tuesday, I finish work at 2 p.m. So just jump in the car or catch the train, get off, go to the park for a few hours, enjoy a bite to eat, go home. That's all they ever did in Florida. You know, love it. It's just awesome. If you can, why not?
How do I find great value car insurance?
It'd be awesome though, wouldn't it? Like Tom, like you could catch a train down to Milton Keynes, I could meet you, and then we do one more stop to Bletchley, and then you catch the train from Bletchley to the park, and then you get off, you're in the park, go and chill out, have a laugh, come back, done. You know? Like if I want to go on Towers, I got to drive like, I can't remember, it's 70, 80 mile, but it's in the middle of nowhere, there's no public transport. Like even even Thorpe Park, I'd have to go into London to come out of London to get to Thorpe Park. And it's like, and then you got quite a journey to get to Thorpe Park once you get to that area for the train. Where this is literally walk to the train station, down one stop, and on another train, and you're there. It's, it's like no brainer. I can't wait. I genuinely can't wait. These 5 years, 6 years can't pass quick enough for me. Genuinely. Because, you know, when I was younger, we used to do yearly passes for America. So you go back 2 weeks earlier the following year. But it was so nice just being able to turn up, do whatever you want, go wherever you want with the annual pass, because the annual pass is everything. I assume it would be very similar now. Um, and it would just be so cool to just be able to do that. You know, where at the minute it's like a 2-3 hour journey to get to wherever you need to go, you know. And we could all meet up, you know, we could literally go, right, Milton Keynes train station, blah 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 date, let's all get in the park for 8 o'clock and then just have it large. Why not? Oh, I don't mean it in that way, Tom. You know what I mean. Just I'm not going to be able to afford to go to Florida for probably 10 years. So this is why I'm excited for it, because for me, it's something I love, as you know, and it's going to be affordable potentially. So, and it's on my doorstep. It's no different to living in, I don't know, Kissimmee in Orlando, isn't it? You know, you think, oh, I'll just jump in the car and I'll go to Disney World for the evening or whatever. You know, it's just so cool. I was thinking about it the other night. I was thinking that it's just going to be so nice to just, like, if I haven't got anything to do on a Monday afternoon, I can just, I don't know, maybe have a live stream on my phone from the park. You'd take it even further. So, you know, who knows? Who knows? All I know is I've got big plans to be there as much as I can be once it opens. Who's Kevin and who's Ben? Having it large. All I want to do is. I'll let you finish. I can't get over there though. That's the problem. I could catch the train and get off at the train station, but then it'd be a bugbear to go now. If I had a car where we could just pull up like we did. What's going on? Cute. I'm listening to music. I'm listening my heart out here, and you guys have got nothing. Sorry. Roll on payday next month, guys. We'll get back to normal proceedings very, very soon. Actually, delete that. But it was that easy.
How do I find great value car insurance? How do...
I'd love to do. Jakey dude, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, dude. Thanks for joining.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Sorry, guys. It would be better if they were them. Trust me. Hay fever, I reckon, guys, today. Sheesh. She is in the house. How are you doing, my man? You good? How you doing, buddy? You good? Cheers, buddy. Thank you, mate.
How do I
I know it'd be an advert. Seems to be every 2 songs. Must have heard me, it's cut it off short. Amazing how an area can start to come together, isn't it? It's insane. Wet yourself. I know I'm zoning out to it, to be perfectly honest with you. I apologise for not being about, Joshy. Life's just been a bit difficult recently. I've been just trying to get things settled. I've got another job which is good, so that's all sorted. So it's just now trying to get back on track with the monetary aspect of life. So yeah, hopefully next month, 2 months, everything will be back to hopefully a steady pace of affordability. Fingers crossed. So I now have a fixed schedule moving forwards for work. So there's none of this earlys, lates, early. Well, there is, but it's fixed. So it's the same every single week, and I get the same days off every week. So from that perspective, I'm obviously can now plan and move forwards with how we can move the channel, and be on as much as possible for you, really, guys. That's the plan. So yeah. Eventually, we'll see. It's more about actually just, you know, I can go right on a Monday afternoon, Tuesday afternoon, Wednesday evening, Thursday day, Friday morning, Saturday day, Sunday evening. That's kind of how I can now look to be online. There's just other stuff at the minute that I've got to sort out. So we'll get there eventually.
What makes you fall in love with a TV show?
What makes you fall in love with a TV show? On Disney Plus, it's
La
all
la la
about
la la
cooking.
la 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 la. No worries, Tomo. Thanks for joining, mate. Smash that like if you haven't already. It'll be very much appreciated, buddy. If anyone wants to hit that PayPal link in the description, you're more than welcome. Buy me a coffee. It would go down very helpful at the moment. One.
How do I find great value car insurance?
Right then, guys. Sorry, I was procrastinating there. I was just looking at it thinking how far we've come in this stream, but then I have done 3.5 hours of work. I quite like this, actually. I like this little beach look. It's come out well. Right. If I'm going to be honest with you guys, I am absolutely exhausted and I'm starving. So I need to go and make... I've got some bread, so I'm just going to go and make some toast. And I think I'm pretty much there for now. So I may be back later. I don't know. But I am going to leave the stream there now. I'm quite happy with how this is coming along. I've just got to have a little think about how I'm going to do this bridge. Because... I think I'm going to have to rock work up to the corner, and then we'll just have some form of barrier up here, and then possibly a similar kind of thing here. Let's go have a think about that. But it's coming out well. I like it. I hope you guys agree. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you the POVs of these. If anyone's going on them. So why is no one going on them? Very strange. Why is that one not going on? Hold on. Something's going on here, isn't it? Vision again. Maybe? Maybe not. Anyone for anyone? Oh yeah, we gotta wait for the thingy to arrive now, haven't we? Oh, what a way to end the stream, guys. Oh, here we go. These are quite cool because you get some good visuals, providing it's on the right spin cycle as it goes through the see-through tubes. It's a good way to finish the stream up.
How do I find great value car insurance? Howden. Just search Howden Insurance to find your local branch.
Like I said, I may actually change that one a little bit. I may come around a little bit wider, bring it in a bit tighter and wider to give it another extra bit, basically. Just do a complete loop. The reason why I didn't in the first place was because it was too low for this bit, so we'll have a look into that. Take out that and just do a slower circle through, maybe. I'm not sure. But it's coming together now. I'm happy with it. I hope you guys are. Sorry I'm not going for much longer, but my legs, I've got to go move my legs. I'm literally, they feel like they're going numb. But that's a big step forward for this anyway. I'm happy with that. And I just hope in the next few streams we can get this kind of all tied off this area now. Get that done. Get the station, well, whatever you want to call it, the station areas done. Get all that working through. Finish off this backstage bit, bring in the rock work and everything through there. But I think that looks fairly natural. I think that's coming along quite nice. You've got movement kind of wherever the eye is kind of looking, if you know what I mean. So you got them walking through the center, which gives you that movement, and then you got the flames coming down. So yeah, hope you guys agree. I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Thank you for joining the stream, very, very much appreciated. If you want to buy me a coffee, hit the PayPal link in the description. It'd be very, very much appreciated. Smash that like if you haven't already. That's the only thing I'll ever ask you. But guys, thanks for joining the stream. I hope you have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world, guys. I'll catch you all Saturday. See you later, guys. Bye bye.